Have you been wondering how the new 2022 second generation Lexus NX will be equipped? Well, now we know. Here's the Lexus NX brochure. It's pretty much production ready. The brochure is anyways. Of course the car is, as it enters production very soon. We still don't have official pricing or launch date, but now we have official colors, packaging, interiors, options, etc. with this brochure. What you see in front of us is an NX 350 F Sport. This thing is decked out. It's got the triple beam LED headlights. It's got the 20-inch wheels. You see the blacked out window trim that is now standard on F Sports. Thank you for listening, Lexus, finally. But we're going to scroll down to the meat and potatoes here. There is a little excerpt. If you want to read that, go ahead. Most of you already know a lot of that information. Here's just a recap of the powertrains, which the only thing that really stands out to me is the first time we're seeing miles per gallon figures on the 450h Plus, 36 miles per gallon on the 450h Plus, where the 350h, the lighter hybrid, the one without the large 18.1 kilowatt hour battery pack, it has a battery pack that's like a tenth this size, so it should be way lighter. It's only getting 36 miles per gallon, so that seems a little fishy to me. I would expect you to be able to get better than 36 miles per gallon. But if we look at the RAV4 hybrid, it gets 38 on the highway and 41 in the city. So this isn't that out of the ordinary, this 36, but maybe the 36 on the 450h Plus is a little out of place since it's going to be heavier, right? But time will tell. We'll see how efficient it actually is when I get to test it one day. And here we have the official colors of the 2022 second generation NX. Ultra white is going to be an F Sport exclusive color. So will Obsidian, which is just a glossy black. Ultrasonic Blue Mica 2.0 will be as well. And Redline is a new color for the NX. We've seen it on the IS. We've seen it on the UX before. Nori Green might also be a new color for the NX, but I'm not 100% sure. Both Nori Green, Pearl, and Cadmium Orange debuted on the 2019 Lexus UX. So they're not new colors per se, but they're newer for the NX. Atomic Silver thankfully reprises its role. It got discontinued on the Lexus ES here in the States. So that's kind of a head scratcher why they discontinued Atomic Silver on the ES. Here's the new Converse Gray, which I just reviewed the IS 500. That review will be up in September, but if you want to watch my walk around where you can get a really good idea of this Cloudburst Gray, go ahead and do that. Caviar is just a metallic, sparkly black. Ultrasonic Mica has been around for a long time for Lexus. It is one of their premium F Sport colors, and Grecian Water is an all new color for the NX as well. It's a very pretty color. I've seen it in person a few times. I actually like it quite a bit. So here are the interior trims. So we have black with rich cream, Palomino, which is an all new color, but it's kind of replacing the glazed caramel that we had on the outgoing NX. Rioja Red is reprising its role, and so is Circuit Red. Circuit Red being more of a F Sport color. Stipple Black is going to be probably on your base models. Black Prism probably more on your premium models. Black Open Pore Wood is going to be on your luxury models, and then Dark Graphite Aluminum is solely for your F Sport models. If you want to look at this graph here on how the colors are going to match up with the interior options and trims, go ahead and do that. I'm not really interested in it, but feel free to pause. Now we're going to get really nerdy here because we're going to go over each individual model. We have the 250, the 350h, the 350, the 350 F Sport, the 450h Plus, and the 450h Plus F Sport. I think that's all of them here in America. I think overseas there's even an NX 200. Luckily, we're not getting that anemic vehicle. We are getting a fairly anemic one with the NX 250, which is going to be the entry-level vehicle. And you guys will see this model like cockroaches out there. They're going to sell so many of these NX 250s. They're going to lease real well. All the NXs, besides the plug-in hybrids, will be built in North America, in Canada, alongside the RX. So that will help keep prices down on the NX and make this vehicle very competitive. Now, there is a typo here. So this is a pre-production brochure. It says rear-wheel drive. The NX 250 is not going to be rear wheel drive. It's front wheel drive or all wheel drive. So you still have the option. That's really nice that you even have that option on the base model. You get all wheel drive on it. 8-speed automatic, drive modes, the 9.8-inch touchscreen display. I'll put up a picture of it. I know there are pictures of it out there floating around. You're able to get navigation on that 9.8-inch screen with the new Lexus interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto is standard. That's amazing. I can't believe that. Just a few years ago, we were begging just to get Apple CarPlay and then Android Auto. And now they're standard wireless. Lexus has come a long ways. Amazon Music, you get a free streaming trial with that. So that's pretty cool. And the base sound system is a 10-speaker system. Auto dimming outside mirrors and auto tilt down reverse is standard. Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. This is the first vehicle that I'm aware of that has the 3.0 system on it. Blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. I'm so thankful that this is a standard feature now on many Lexus models going forward. Digital latch with safe exit assist. So digital latch is a door handle that doesn't move. You put your hand in there and the door just opens and then you pull the rest of it. So there are manual overrides if you guys are worried about that sort of thing. Backup camera is standard, of course. Roof rails, that's pretty cool, seeing that standard. Lexus app, so remote connect, so that's how you start your engine on your phone and set the climate control, things like that. Valet, etc. And then schedule maintenance, yada yada, like your regular Lexus stuff. All right, NX 350. Now, get this. The NX 350 is all-wheel drive only. So official confirmation here. NX 350H all-wheel drive. Now, keep in mind, this is for North America. This is a North American brochure. So there could be variations for you guys around the world that are going to be different. So like a front-wheel drive hybrid is definitely a possibility. A front-wheel drive NX 350 or a front-wheel drive NX 200 or something like it. Those are all possibilities. But this is a North American brochure, so this is how we're going to see this vehicle here. NX 350, whether it's the Turbo 4 or the hybrid, those are both going to be all-wheel drive standard. Really cool to see. NX 450H Plus, of course, that's all-wheel drive. It's going to have heated steering wheel standard, 20-inch wheels, your standard 3.3 kilowatt onboard charger. That's the same thing we see in the RAV4 Prime. And then, of course, the 36 miles of range. Now we're going back to the NX 350 F Sport all-wheel drive. So here are the F Sport models. You can only get them in the 350 and the 450H Plus. You can't get an F Sport on the 250. I mean, it's not going to be a sporty driving vehicle, and you can't get it on the 350H hybrid, the lower powered hybrid, where this right here is definitely the higher power hybrid. It's the fastest 260 out of all these, but it doesn't mean it would handle the best on a track and have the best track times. I really think this NX F Sport would have the best track times compared to the 450H Plus. It's going to be lighter. It's going to have better torque vectoring, more power to the rear wheels, etc. Anyway, so the NX 350 F Sport, they are really loading up these F Sports, guys. Check this out. It comes standard with AVS or adaptive variable suspension, and the front and rear get performance dampers as a result. Heads-up display is standard on the NX 350 F Sport. You get the 7-inch MID behind the steering wheel. Color match wheel fender arches. We only saw color matched arches on special editions of the NX, I should say the first generation NX. Now that is going to be standard on all F Sport models. That's really cool. You get the F Sport front seats, F Sport steering wheel, race-inspired paddle shifters, G-meter turbo boost displays, graphite, aluminum trim, like I mentioned earlier, aluminum pedals, that's nothing new. Now what is new is F Sport front fender badges. It doesn't say F Sport rear badge, and that's something I just noticed on the IS 500 when I did my walk around. I'm like, wait, where's the F Sport badge on the rear trunk lid? Well, it looks like Lexus is forgoing those F Sport badges on the very back, and they're letting maybe the exhaust tips speak for the sportiness of that vehicle, or just the simple badges on the front fenders. Now, the front ends of every Lexus F Sport are very distinct. They have a different grille. They have additional sporty plastic cladding on them. But one of the biggest things, at least for the visual differences besides the fenders changing to the body color, is the gloss black window trim and roof rails for all the F Sport models. Been waiting for this for a long time for Lexus. It's just a small thing. It's not that hard to do, but finally they listened. They're putting it on there. The outside mirrors are black, and then we talked about those 20-inch black wheels as well. This is crazy. We're getting 20-inch wheels on an NX, and it's not going to be hard to find. Like, getting 18-inch wheels was the thing with the first generation 19s were very, very hard to find. Yeah, now 20s are going to be common. NX 450h Plus F Sport, the plug-in hybrids, all-wheel drive heated steering wheel, just like we saw down here with the non-F Sport. So it includes everything that we just saw on this F Sport. Okay, so you can just take everything you see on the F Sport 350 and put it on the F Sport 450h Plus. And we're not done. Options. Interestingly, a 2,000 pound towing capacity with transmission oil cooler. Hopefully this is a very, very, very inexpensive option, because 2,000 pounds towing is not much, and you have to get this additional towing package to be able to tow that 2,000 pounds. Hopefully it's a very, very inexpensive, like $300 or $400 option that is going to be nearly standard on every single, I would assume, all-wheel drive model out there. What's interesting is how they're packaging these options. A lot of these options are bundled together, which makes a lot of sense from a manufacturing point. It allows a lack of a million different variations of the vehicle and helps them streamline production. So the heated steering wheel, windshield wiper, de-icer, and fast response interior heater all come together. Now, all these options right here require the premium package. So let's look at this premium package real quick. You get ventilated seats with it, Lexus memory system for the front driver's seat, steering wheel outer mirrors, black prism interior ornamentation, power tilt and slide moonroof, power rear door with kick sensor, rain sensing wipers, power tilt and telescoping steering column. This premium package is going to be on, I would say, probably 75% of the NXs out there, I feel. This is going to be very, very common. These are the features that we see on nearly all the NXs that I'm aware of out there on the market. The majority of them have this sort of equipment. Remember, you can get these additional things with the premium package, but more than likely, you're going to have to like custom order it to be able to get these additional options here. So you can get the heads-up display on the premium package, which is crazy, which gives you the digital rear view mirror. I see that maybe more happening on the hybrid than I do on the NX like 250. So there are still quite a few things we don't know, like how Lexus is going to make their NXs for specific regions. Lexus has, I think, 4 different regions in the United States. I could be wrong. And they build the batches for those regions a little bit differently depending on the climate and the needs of the customers there. So it will be interesting to see how this all shakes out. The Mark Levinson 17 speaker, 10 channel, 1500 watts. It's definitely an upgrade. So we will be getting Mark Lev, but you can only get it if you have the luxury package or the premium package. Now you can get the faster charger on the NX 450h Plus, but maybe that's only on the non-F Sport, if I'm reading this correctly. And lastly, if you want the 360 camera, you have to get the luxury package. Crazy, right? Now you're also able to get this option, which has power folding second row of seats. Now that also comes with heated rear seats. This is going to be a pretty rare option. I don't see that many NXs getting this. Advanced remote park, which I don't see that many NXs getting that either. Premium triple beam LED headlamps. I see this mainly for the 450h Plus and the F Sport models out there. Panoramic glass roof. You can only get the panoramic glass roof if you have the luxury package. Unfortunately, that is not standard like it is on so many other vehicles on the market. The biggest competitor that comes to mind that has a standard pano roof is the Acura RDX. So that is kind of a letdown that the only way you can get it is on the luxury package. So good luck finding a new NX with a pano roof. And digital rear view mirror, again, only available under the luxury package. But keep this in mind, you can get the digital rear view mirror in the premium package, but it's going to be bundled with the heads-up display and the 7-inch MID. The last 2 packages we're going to go over is the luxury and then the F Sport luxury package. So the luxury package is not available on the 250. Go figure, right? So these wheels are going to be standard on the NX with the luxury package. But if you get the 450h Plus, that is going to be this wheel right here. And then if you wanted the F Sport 450h Plus, these are going to be the wheels at the very bottom. Now, what's really cool is that we're seeing leather come back to the NX here. It's only going to be on the luxury package. The only way you're going to be able to get leather on this vehicle. 4-way lumbar support for the driver, heads-up display on the luxury package. But remember, you can get it in the premium package, but it's going to be tied to the 7-inch MID and the digital rearview mirror. You get the ambient lighting in here, black open pore wood trim, auto leveling headlamps with adaptive front lighting system, so the lights will turn with the steering wheel to help you see around corners. And you get some puddle lamps here as well. Now, the luxury package will have standard the 14-inch screen. Now, that doesn't mean that's the only way you can get the 14-inch screen, because remember, I do believe we're going to see some of these premium packages with this 14-inch screen. It's just going to depend on your region and things like that. F Sport luxury package, power moonroof. You're not going to be able to get the panoramic moonroof on the F Sport luxury, especially not in the 450h Plus. So I don't think you're going to be able to get the F Sport with the pano roof. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I'm not reading this correctly, but I don't think you're going to be able to get the pano roof on an F Sport luxury package or the plug-in hybrid F Sport. At this point in time, my head's running circles around itself, and if you guys are in the market for a new NX, definitely reach out to your local dealer. I can try to answer questions down below, but this, remember, is a pre-production brochure, so some of these things could change. I doubt it, but some of them, like we know there is this typo here, and these vehicles can be built very different and packaged depending on where you live throughout North America. Definitely stay tuned for the channel for official pricing and release date, and I will also get my hands on this new NX, hopefully in every single flavor, so I can tell you guys what each one's like, because man, we've never seen this many powertrain options on any Lexus ever. 4 different powertrains? Are you kidding me? This is just the beginning. I think the upcoming RX could easily have 4 powertrains, maybe more. But guys, I'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, smash the like button and subscribe for more Lexus updates like this. They're a big part of the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.